pineapple dream cake. It calls for a box of Jiffy yellow cake mix, I don't remember where I got this, and it seems like my mom made this before. Okay, and it calls for, you have to make it by the cake by the directions on the box. You can use any yellow cake mix, but the one I have calls for the Jiffy. Okay, and 1 egg, and a half a cup of water, I'm surprised it doesn't call for oil, but so, and then you beat the cake mix. Next, we cook the cake for, let's see, I'm going to put it in this pan, which is, I don't know, 8 by 11 and a half. So I'm going to cook it for I'm going to start out with 20 minutes and see if it's done. I got the cake in there. Make sure you grease the pan. Heat your oven at 350 degrees and cook your cake for at least 20-25 minutes. Check it at 20 minutes. While the cake is cooking, I'm going to start making the icing. I'm going to open this cream cheese. Use 2 cups of milk, and 3.4 ounce box of vanilla pudding, pineapple, 20 ounce can with juice, not the syrup. It has to be pineapple juice. And then you use an 8 ounce package of whipped topping. Now I got this, you have to drain the juice off. So I'm just going to use this to drain the juice. I just got this little strainer here, and you just drain the juice like that, because you're going to use that, which I'll show you on the cake. Okay, so let's start on the icing. You gotta have your cream cheese softened. So just softened it. I just put it on the stove and to soften it a little bit. And then put in the pudding mix. Start mixing it together. I'm going to put in just like a teaspoon of pineapple and just a little bit of juice, because you're going to need the juice and the pineapples to go on top of the cake. Okay, now we're going to get Cool Whip and put in. The cake is done. me. So we get the Cool Whip out. I don't make my own Cool Whip. I just buy it. It's just easier. And it's not that expensive. I just buy the store brand. Cake is done. So what you're going to do is you're going to poke some holes all through it. Almost like a poke cake. And take the juice and pour it all over the cake. It'll soak into the cake. Now take your pineapple and spread it all over the cake. Just spread it till it's all even across the cake. And now, let me move that. Hot, hot, hot. You got to, here's the pudding, cream cheese, and whipped topping. And I added a little bit of crushed pineapple in there. Now when you buy the crush, not for this. And then just gonna do like that for right now until I get it down a little bit. And then just let it drizzle all over your cake. It's called Hawaiian Pineapple Dream Cake. I'm going to finish putting the icing all over this. And I'll be right back. So I put all the icing on top. And yes, it makes a lot of icing. I'll put the recipe in the description below. You're going to refrigerate it 3 to 4 hours. Usually only takes about 3 hours to set. Yes, you put the juice and the pineapple on it while it's still hot. And it'll be alright. And then you put it in the refrigerator. Had the cake in the refrigerator for several hours, well, overnight, and it's set now. What? You can't have cake. Why? Because you can't have this kind of cake. I don't know. I don't know if pineapple's good for you or not. When I put it on the plate, it turned over. It's a mess, but it's alright. It's edible. I know, I hear you. So this is what it looks like. It's good. What? I know. I know.